Hi, first graders! We're going to go on a quest without even leaving your home. How are we going to do that? I'll tell you. Books can take you anywhere you want to go. To a place where dinosaurs roam the earth. Or we could go to outer space. Check it out. We could visit some of the great leaders of the world. Or we could travel to anywhere in the world and see great landmarks and monuments. So I'm here to be your leader. No, that's not it. I'm here to be your captain. At your service. No, that's not right either. Travel agent? I got it. My name is Miss Bailey. I'm here to be your adventure guide. So come on. Let's go.
Welcome back, first graders. I'm so glad you've joined me again for another reading adventure. Today, we're going to be taking a look at informational text. This informational text is really cool because it's about a bug or an insect that has its own flashlight. As we dive into this informational text, we're going to be practicing a lot of the skills that you guys have learned this year.
The Amazing Firefly. A firefly is a type of beetle, which is an insect. They have 6 legs and 2 antennae. They use their antennae to smell, taste, and touch. On their abdomen, they have a tiny little light that they can blink. Fireflies are omnivores. When fireflies are younger, they like to eat small slugs, snails, and insects. They also like to eat the nectar from flowers. Fireflies are like little scientists. They mix chemicals inside their body to make their own little flashlight. They can actually blink their light off and on. So, why do fireflies need their own personal flashlights? Well, there are 2 main reasons. Fireflies blink their lights to find each other when they're flying around. They also blink their lights when they're in danger.
When an author writes about a topic, they really want to get their point across. So it's important as a reader to understand the author's point.
The author wants us to know that the firefly is amazing. And on this page, on the last page, the author's point is that there are 2 main reasons that fireflies blink their lights. Let's see if we can use the text to find out what these 2 reasons are. The text says, fireflies blink their lights to find each other when they're flying around. They also blink their lights when they're in danger. There's our 2 reasons the author gives to support his point. On this page, I want you to try to find the reasons that the author gives to support his point. The author's point here is that fireflies are like little scientists. As I read, I want you to see if you can find the reasons he gives to support this point. The text says, they mix chemicals inside their body to make their own little flashlight. They can actually blink their light off and on. Which one of these sentences supports the author's point that fireflies are like little scientists. That's right, they mix chemicals inside their body.
And if you can identify the author's point, you can identify the reasons that the author gives to support his point. And that is what makes you a super reader. Remember, the main topic is who or what the text is about. And the key details are all of the cool facts about the main topic. Today, we're going to use a graphic organizer to organize our thoughts. Graphic organizers are great ways for a reader to organize all the information from a text to be able to evaluate it like a super reader.
This type of graphic organizer is called a circle map. And the first thing we need to do is find the main topic of our text and put it right here in the middle. Remember, the main topic is who or what the text is about. Can you tell me who or what this text is all about? That's right. Wow, you really are super readers.
This text is all about fireflies. That is our main topic. Now it's time to find those key details in our text. We can put them all around the main topic. Let's go search for some key details in our text. Let's search the first page. What is the first thing you notice on this page? The light. That's the coolest part about the firefly. That's definitely a key detail. Let's add it to our circle map. Let's go look for more. Here it says wings. That means they can fly. And down here it says they're a type of beetle, which is an insect, and they have 6 legs. Let's go add these new key details.
Oh yeah!
This page talks about what fireflies like to eat. It looks like they like to eat other animals
And plants.
Fireflies are omnivores.
Oh yeah!
Guys, check it out. Our circle map is ready. This circle map is a great tool for you to use when you need to identify and retell key details in a text. Fireflies are insects. They have lights. They have 6 legs. They can fly. They're omnivores. And they're a type of beetle.
It's also very important to be able to make connections in a text. Super readers can find the connections, and being able to describe these connections will make you an awesome reader.
Let's read another informational text. This one's called The Amazing Butterfly. As we read The Amazing Butterfly, we're going to use this graphic organizer called a Venn diagram to record any connections we notice between the two texts.
Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray!
The Amazing Butterfly. A butterfly is an insect. They have 6 legs and 2 antennae. They drink nectar from flowers using their tongue, which is called a proboscis. Butterflies can live up to 1 month. Now let's compare and contrast the amazing butterfly and the amazing firefly. We learned from the text that only fireflies have lights and are a type of beetle. Only butterflies have a proboscis and eat plants. Now let's see if we can find any connections between these two texts. I see a connection right here. The firefly and the butterfly both have 2 antennae. Can you find more connections? Awesome. Let's add them.
Oh yeah!
Wow, you guys are officially super readers. You've learned how to identify the author's point, also identify and retell key details, and identify similarities and differences. Great job. See you next time.